Hello, you're welcome to the news in brief on Graphic Online. In the headlines, Parliament to start considering 150 anti-LGBTQI+ bill memoranda from next week. WAEC urges Eduwatch to provide clarity on WASSCE leakage. GFA calls on police to help fight hooliganism and match fixing. And we'll tell you how the Ghanacard will work as an e-passport from next year. And National Cathedral to boost Ghana's tourism sector. And now the news in brief. Parliament will from next week start work on the 150 memoranda received in relation to the anti-LGBTQI bill. The Deputy Chairman of the Business Committee of Parliament, Mr. Alexander Afenyo-Markin, says the committee will consider 10 memoranda in a week, and therefore an approximate 15 weeks is needed for the entire consideration stage. On June 29 this year, 8 members of Parliament jointly submitted a private members' bill to push for the criminalization of LGBTQI+ activities in the country. The bill, known as the Promotion of Proper Human Sexual Rights and Ghanaian Family Values, seeks to criminalize the promotion, advocacy, funding and acts of homosexuality in Ghana. Since Tuesday's announcement that the Ghanacard can also be used as an e-passport for traveling, there have been some questions as to whether it was going to replace the hard copy passport booklet altogether. But Vice President Year-Bawumia explains that although the hard copy passport will still be in use, the Ghanacard number will be linked to it.
We've become a member, the 79th member of the ICAO PKD community. And this will allow, from by the end of the first quarter next year, airports to be able to read the card and the information on the card, or airports pretty much anywhere in the world. It doesn't mean that you don't need your physical passport to travel, right? We will get to the stage where we can have agreements. Right now, what is happening is we are linking every passport with the national ID card. Right, the Ghanacard number and the passport number will be linked so that your travel history is preserved. We have not yet reached, currently in terms of visas, you have ICAO 1.0 in operation. When it comes to 2.0, you will get electronic visas, but we are not there yet. And since we are not there yet, you are going to travel on your normal passports that have this thing. But you can always present your e-passport for verification, and if you are stuck anywhere in the world and you need to come back to Ghana and you don't have your manual passport and you have your e-passport, you will be allowed to board the flight as long as it is coming to Ghana.
And to some education news, the West Africa Examination Council is calling on Africa Education Watch to provide further and better particulars on its claims that there were some malpractices in the 2021 WASSCE. According to the Public Relations Officer of WAEC, Mrs. Agnes Taikujo, a number of the schools cited in Eduwatch's report did not partake in the WASSCE. The Eduwatch on August 20 this year alleged in a post on social media that it had uncovered an exam leak syndicate involving teachers, students and security personnel. The education think tank petitioned the Criminal Investigations Department of the police over alleged leaks after WAEC announced that extracts of questions of some papers were circulated on social media prior to the examination. This week, Eduwatch released its report on the exam's malpractices. Reacting to it at a press conference in Accra today, Mrs. Taikujo said the council has taken serious notice of the allegations and is rolling out measures to deal with the exam's leakages.
English Language 2 and Mathematics Elective 2. In the case of these two papers, the office had indicated in its second update that was addressed by the head of test administration, held on 23rd August 2021, that after scrutiny of the several versions received, we detected that extracts of the questions were included in the versions that had been received earlier by our monitoring team from various social media platforms and Telegram channels. We also indicated that WAEC was going to deploy various internationally accepted assessment procedures and interventions to ensure credibility of the results for those papers. The Council Security tracked and arrested Jerusalema, that his real name is Godfrey Dako, the source of the handwritten questions for Mathematics Elective 2, and handed him over to the police. Investigations are ongoing. So we just want to state that the issue that Eduwatch raised about English Language 2 and Mathematics Elective 2 have already been addressed by WAEC.
And in football, the police and the Ghana Football Association have initiated a project to fight hooliganism and match fixing in football. A task force to address the challenge is to be set up.
This was made known after a meeting between the Inspector General of the Ghana Police Service, Dr. George Ekufu-Dampare, and the Ghana Football Association in Accra today. The GFA boss, Kurt Okreku, speaking at the event, urged the police to help fight hooliganism in the football industry.
We've had instances where football people, consumers of football, even use what we call pepper spray on police officers, and they go home scot-free. I believe that when people misbehave at our game venues, when they go wayward, it's important that we bring them to book. It's important that we push them to learn, to behave well, and it's important for everybody to understand that our law exists. My IG, I will respectfully ask that the CID department of your unit become more engaging, especially when we have people who go wayward in the sport. In most recent times, IG and your team, match fixing has also reared its head in our football ecosystem.
And in our final story, a member and secretary of the National Cathedral Board of Trustees, Reverend Victor Kusi-Boateng, says the construction of the cathedral will help boost tourism in the country by about 300%. He says the cathedral is not a misplaced priority, as been suggested in some circles, but a boost to Ghana's economy. News in Brief was brought to you by Graphic News Plus.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you again with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at GraphicGH. I am Enoch Dafa Frimpong.
Subscribe now.